Gamers, today we're going to do the world's first how to cheese with Japanese. We done Abbasid. Now we're gonna do Japanese. The two civs that are not really known for cheesing. And at the end of this video, we're gonna reveal what's in the box, okay? But not now. Not now. At the end of the video. This is going to be second video of the 16 video series where I'm going to be recording a cheese build order for you guys. For the ladder to cheese your opponents, and I'm going to record one for every civilization. Now, I do want to say a disclaimer before we get started. This is not maybe too common in AOE4, but a cheese build in an RTS game is not a build that is supposed to work 100% of the time. It's cheese, right? It might work, it might not work. It depends how well you execute it, and how well you hide it, how well you mask it, how well you bamboozle your opponent. But it is definitely fun to use, and you can mix in this build with your other amazing builds, alright? So, I was thinking about what I can do with Japanese, and I feel like I could have done something with like Mass Samurai or something in Feudal Age, or Onabugeishas, or Bugattis as we like to call them, but I decided to include Shinobis. So, we're gonna be doing the classic age up, the 7-3 little farmhouse and the berries, no Tavara. We're just gonna age up, and we're gonna go Shinobi. Now, I'm gonna show you two different versions of this build, and I'm showing you two games, and actually they lined up really well. One was against French, and one is gonna be against English, which is one of the... Well, English is the most popular civ, but French is one of the more popular civs as well. So you have a knight civ, and you have a archer, a longbow civ to see as well. Now, the first one that I'm going to be showing you is going to be pro scouts into this cheese. Now, this is more about cheesy style, I would say. It's not like a build order where you do a build order and you just win or lose. It's more of a cheesy style, and your opponents, if they've ever played against Japanese players, there's not many, but if they've ever played against Japanese players, they've probably not played against this before, and that's where the bamboozle and surprise factor comes in, okay? So, we go 8 and 4 on food, and then when we start aging up, we're going to age up with 4 with Kaka Township. I usually like to put it 2 tiles away, or 4 tiles technically from the TCs for farms later on if you need to. And then we're going to research Tavara as we're aging up, and we're going to gather food with 5, start chopping that wood, because this is going to be the Pro Scout version, okay? And then later, after, I'm going to show you the one without Pro Scouting. You can do whichever one you want. I just wanted to make you both so you can kind of pick. If you're already comfortable with Pro Scouts, do that. They bring you safe food, and it's great. If you are like, I got no APM for that, then just do the one I'll show you in the next game. So, again, this is more of a play-style cheese. So we're playing against French, and French Knights beat Shinobi, right? Wrong. Shinobis beat French Knights for its cost. Cost for cost, Shinobis will beat the French Knights. So that's something that a lot of people don't know. And people in general don't know the interaction with Shinobis and how they interact. When I say interact, like how many Shinobis will kill how many horsemen or knights or archers. People don't know that, and people will 100% underestimate them. For those that don't know, Shinobis do 25 damage per hit, which is a lot of damage if you didn't know. So they do 20, and then plus 5 versus melee. Melee includes cavalry. So it's not infantry, it's melee. So, as I age up, we got the Pro Scout started. And now we're going to make stables in a second back in our base. And you can try to do some kind of harassment. But because I'm playing against a Knight Civ, I'm going to just chill and go back. Perspective on this. French Knight hits for 19 damage per hit. Shinobi hits for 25. Something to think about. So we're going to be chopping wood. And we're going to chop wood. I think I put 8 on wood in the end. And what we want to do is get stables up so we can get some scouts in order to start the pro scouting. Now these Shinobis can 100% kill this knight, ain't no question about it. And we got some more sheep, but you can see I'm kind of running out of food. I only have 6 sheep and berries. So he's coming here with the knight. Now the one thing you need to be careful of is getting the charge damage. That's going to do a lot, as you will see right here. It basically almost goes down to half HP. But once the charge is done, the Shinobis will hit very, very hard against the knight. So against knight civs, you don't really need spearmen early on. That's the whole point of this cheese. A lot of the opponents, even Starflark, he's a High Conqueror 3 player. Even when we played, I think he thought he would win the fights that we've had, because people, like I said, are not used to playing against Japanese Shinobis and this kind of style in general. Yeah, you can also block the charge with scout and all that. So now we're pro scouting. We're getting some more upgrades. And like I said, this is not specifically a build order A to B and then you just win. It's more like a style that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm producing Shinobis the whole time, right? That's why we have 5 on gold, so we can get some upgrades and upgrade Shinobi. Now, one thing you can do when you're playing against knights, you can just run away from the charge, or you can make sure you don't get hit on the low HP ones and try to block it, okay? So you can try to do that as well. And if you didn't know already, Shinobis regenerate their health. So look at this, 53. They regenerate slowly, but they do regenerate their health. So if you have a low HP Shinobi, just take it back home and come back later. So you can see he's running away with knights. He's also doing pro scouting. And look at this. I'm going to show you right here. So he's charging in. Boom, look how much damage the knights are taking, right? That's a lot of damage. And this knight is 140 gold. Shinobi is 50-50. So it's a lot cheaper, okay? So if I lose one Shinobi for one knight, that's great for me. Another thing you can do is just blink away from the charge, and when the charge expires, then you can turn around and fight. And you can see it right now. I can turn around and just fight this if I wanted to, and I'm gonna do that. Look at that, boom, one knight down. And this Shinobi that's left a little HP can now regen. So behind this, what I'm going to be doing is I got enough of the, what's it called? Enough of scouts. I got four fucking scouts. I'm still making Shinobi. Now he's making archers, which is the correct move, right? To counter the Shinobis. So I start making horsemen. We're still fighting here. He has to run. We both pro scouted 2 deer packs, by the way, so we got equal amount of food. And I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Now, you have 2 options, okay? From this point on, if you're doing the pro scouting version, from this point on, you have 2 options. You can either all in with Shinobis, and you can just go in their base and disable all the buildings and just dive under TC or even make rams, because Shinobis can make rams. You just need to get siege engineering with horsemen. Or you can use Shinobis to defend and you can age up. So this game, I went for the age up version. As you can see, I'm about to age up. I got plenty of food. I even lose 2 villagers because I'm a good player. He tries to fight here. Okay. And I'm going to age up now. So this game, my bad. I mixed it up with the second game. I didn't make any horsemen. I'm just going to age up with all these Shinobis. And I'm just going to make mounted samurai. So you'll see what the game looks like. I'm chasing him. And again, he's running away. He doesn't really want to fight. Then I see his army. I'm like, okay, we can chill. I'm aging up. It's all good. Una Bannerman. We're going to get some mounted samurai. We're going to get some Onamushas. Now, I could have all in, by the way, with this. I could have just all in with Shinobi. But I decided not to. And now, we're going to just spam mounted samurai, Onamushas to kill his knights. And I think I still produce Shinobis eventually. And now you can start disabling his buildings. And this is the funny part. You can start disabling his buildings one by one. So you can even like blink into his base and just disable all the production as he ages up, so he can't even upgrade anything. So you can see he's trying to kill my Shinobi with the archers. But my Shinobi want to go on the knights, because they're going to butcher the knights, basically. Look at this. Blink. Look how many workers die here. Super quick. Boom. 5 workers go down. Scout goes down. Look at how much damage they're doing. Watch this. Watch this. Now they're castle Shinobi, so they do even more damage. It's a destruction, to be fair. I can disable this again for no upgrades. We kill that. I disabled the buildings. We can quickly kill that too if I want to. You can cast the disable ability, which is the sabotage. I call it disable ability because it disables the buildings. But you can sabotage the walls to do damage to them. And at this point, I can go around. I find these production buildings. Blink on top of the archers. Disable the building right here. Kill some stuff. Disable the tower for more damage. And behind this, I'm just pumping out units. I'm just cranking units the whole time. And now when we go in for the final fight, I can again go in and I can disable all the production buildings that he has, so he can't produce anything anymore, and he taps out. Now, again, I think Starflog generally probably never played against this, so I think he didn't know how to deal with it, which is why I think it's so strong. Because people don't... Like, what do you do when you see 8 Shinobi? Do you push? Do you stay back? Because Shinobis have very low HP, like they got 80 health, and you might think like, oh, it's, you know, it's just Shinobi, and then you run in and you take a terrible engagement and you get absolutely destroyed. Now I'm going to show you another game against English where he was super aggressive. How does a dent like myself get the APM for that? You don't need any, like out of all the builds, I would say this one requires like the least amount of APM almost, because you don't need to have 2 control groups even for this army. You don't even need to target fire with like archers and stuff. You just A move. And you can maybe pull Shinobis back so you don't die. Or you don't lose them first. Like, if you have Horseman plus Shinobi or Mounted Samurai plus Shinobi, always try to keep Shinobi in the back because of their low HP. And remember, when you're fighting, you can always engage onto their archers. Now, this game is a funny one because this guy was also Conqueror 3. He opens with Man-at-Arms. Now, if you've played Japanese, this has probably happened to you, where the English opens up with Men-at-Arms. So I'm just mining gold and microing the guy's back. That's just what you gotta do. If you're struggling against that, against English, just run to their base first to see if they have barracks or not. So again, I'm aging up. And another fun thing, if you're playing Japanese and you were ever in a situation like this, and now there's Men-at-Arms and you gotta build units and stuff to deal with it, Shinobis destroy Men-at-Arms. Absolutely destroy Men-at-Arms. So, Shinobi's coming out. That's the free one. I'm getting stables for Horsemen. So again, no pro scouts this game. Look how much damage they're doing. Look at this. See that? They're hitting them for 25 per hit. Look at this. Boom. 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 And that Shinobi cleans up right there. So now that I've cleaned up the gold, I'm resuming my Shinobi production, and I'm just gonna mass Horsemen. Why? Because English is gonna go for Spearmen plus Longbows, right? So I know that I need to make Horsemen against Longbows, and Shinobis are there to kill the Spearmen. So basically, the way you're using Shinobi in this kind of... Again, it's not a cheese A to B, it's more like a cheesy style because people won't expect it, but you're using Shinobis as like Spearmen against Knights, but you're also using them as like archers against Spearmen at the same time. So I'm doing a little bit of scouting here, and I see, okay, he is making units, I see he's mining gold, so I know that he's not on second TC. That's cool stuff. So I just keep producing units, and this game, I did not go pro scouting, just to show you that you can do it this way too. I see the units coming across the map, and you're about to see one of the funnier interactions. And please let me know if you've ever seen an English army get destroyed faster than this. Just let me know. Because I laughed a couple of times during this game how ridiculous the engagements were. So he's coming here, and this is what I'm talking about. He's like, yo, you're playing Japanese, bro. I can just push. You know what I mean? I can just push and bully you on the gold. You're probably going to rush castle because he sees these workers on gold, right? So he's like, you're going to rush castle. I'm just making Shinobi and I'm getting upgrades. That's why I'm mining gold. But he thinks that I'm going castle, right? So he pushes super fast because he's confident that, you know, he needs to prevent me. And watch this. I'm gonna just play it in... Look at this. The Shinobi butchered the spearman immediately, and his whole army just evaporates. And on top of that, you can blink on longbows or spearmen and just completely annihilate. Now, this is the thing. At this point, you can just go for an age-up right here. I could stop making units and I could go for an age-up. Or you can continue making some units so you can crush the next push as well. It's up to you. Here I felt confident enough after that first fight that I can just age up. So that's what I went with. We got our Shinobis here. I got +1 ranged armor because I don't want them to die to longbows. I'm trying to chase the scout, but he's running away. Maging up. I see big army moving. This kind of looks scary, right? It's not, don't worry. It's gonna be okay. I'm making more Shinobis. I got Una Bannerman. And Floating Gate is gonna put the Yorishiro into the stable for Mounted Samurai. So watch this. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Don't let anyone see this. Look at the army count. We're gathering berries. Watch this. Again, he's going for the gold. He's so confident he can punish it and he can kill it. Shinobis. 9 Shinobis are coming. Watch this. I'm gonna just play it in ×1. He kills 1 Shinobi before the fight starts. We go in and look at the amount the damage the Shinobis are doing to the spearmen. And then even when they get on longbows, they're completely annihilating them. I only had 2 mounted samurais here. The rest of it was just Shinobi and horsemen doing the work. And there it is. Shinobis. Shinobi 2025. That's what I say. So, I would suggest you go try it. It's actually... So, I wanted to do it as like a meme kind of cheese. But then I tried it 2 games, and it seemed pretty strong, to be fair. I don't know if it's quite as strong for me to do it in a tournament setting, but... It seems pretty strong, and they seem pretty strong fighting. Now, what do you lose with this? Okay? Well, you lose the other landmark in feudal that you're building, which means you will not be getting the, is it 12 free farms? So that sucks, right? And you also don't get to put the landmark next to the tree so you can have a lumber camp for free, basically. But what you do get is a production building that can, create Shinobis. You also, they have multi-purpose, right? So they can kill all the melee units really easily, and they can kill cavalry. By the way, Shinobis destroy horsemen. Like, absolutely destroy horsemen. The only thing they're weak against is archers, but you can always make horsemen against that. And like I said, I think if you play this, you're going to have a lot of success because people will not be aware of how much damage the Shinobis do. Sometimes you see a Shinobi, you take a fight, and you're like, I can win that, and then you end up losing your whole army. Now, another thing that I have not shown you is if you're playing against someone that is either going fast castle or against someone that is going 2TC. If, in that case, again, you can or don't need to go professional scouts. It's up to you. But you can still produce Shinobis, and you can go harass. You can go, use the sabotage ability on their tower, on their mining camp, on their house, on their walls. You can blink over walls with Shinobis. So if someone is, walling off early in the game, you can just blink over and destroy or kill the villagers and stuff like that. You can deny pro scouting. You can deny relics with Shinobi. So you can do a lot of stuff. So... Can you put Yorishiro to increase Shinobi production? No, you cannot. But you should always put Yorishiro in the stable for Mounted Samurai. That is it. Now, that's it as far as the guide goes. Now I'm going to show you what's in the box. I got the box right here, and I'm about to reveal it. So if you're watching only for the guide, that's okay. Thank you for watching, but I did say I'm going to show you what's in the box. So let's do it. Ooh, what's that logo right there? What's that logo right there? Wow. Oh, hold on. What's that logo right there, brother? Oh, it's this one. Wow. Congratulations on 5 million hours watched. Bleed Purple represents passion, dedication, community. That's right. Today we celebrate the passion and dedication you've put into reaching this moment, as well as the passion, dedication, and occasional trolling. Okay, I don't do that. I don't do that. It says right here, I don't do that. Of the community you've built along the way. 5 million hours watched is quite simply a ridiculously massive achievement. Thank you for showing all of us what it means to truly bleed purple. Well played, your friends at Twitch. So now I have 1 friend. Okay, I should just leave this here. I was looking if there's something inside. There's nothing inside. This is just a little thing there. And then we got this fancy fucking, you know what I mean, little something, I don't know. So guys, basically Twitch sent me this because there's an achievement that I did not know until I got it. Once you have 5 million hours, okay, let me go like this. Once you have 5 million hours watched on Twitch, not me, but 5 million hours watched of people watching my stream. So it's you guys actually. You guys. You did this. And let me reveal the thing. Now I took a peek earlier. Look at that. I took a peek and they fucked up my name. Classic. Bro, this is heavy. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro, this is like full metal. What the hell? So there it is. Okay, the camera is a bit shite. It's purple. It's purple as hell. It looks blue, but it's not. It's purple. So it says Beastyqt. Now, when you get this achievement on Twitch, okay, you type what name you want it to be on the thing, okay? You type, and I typed Beastie. Bro! And they typed cutie in capital too! Ain't no way! Ain't no way, dude. For those that don't know, I hate when people capitalize my cutie at the end. I mean, I don't even go by Beastyqt anymore. But Beastyqt? Really? When I literally just wrote Beastie. Twitch! Send me another one! You messed up! But yeah, I didn't expect this to be heavy. It's like a kilo or 2. Bro, no, I'm not kidding right now. If I were to hit someone with this, 100% you kill them. Okay, so there it is. Bleed, and it's not crying, by the way. It's bleeding purple. Although I don't know why it's bleeding. It should be like happy or something, but yeah, there it is. Little Twitch there. I don't know what that is. It's just Twitch logo. And congratulations, Beastyqt. Did they give me something else? Maybe there's my name written properly in there? Nope. Okay. It's not there. So there it is. Congratulations to me and congratulations to you guys. So shout out to Twitch. I think the next achievement is like when you get, is it 25 million hours or something like that? So hopefully if we ever reach that one, they're gonna spell my name correctly. Anyway, if you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, brother. I appreciate that. We got GG Dog that just left. Twitch gamers, let's keep going.